You found the old dead sea dog. Aye, I knew you would, brave lass. Finished him off for good, and stole his ship too. The Marianne. Never thought I'd see her, and count myself living. Aye, you'll be a legend among pirates for this, you will. And you proved Salty Jack ain't gone soft in the head yet. I can go back to my port without fear of ridicule, I thank ye.
You are now famous enough to use the scary laugh expression. You're doing well, but not well enough to impress Reaver yet.
Hello, I'm a sweet little boy.
Charlie? Charlie, is that you? Oh, you're not my poor sweet Charlie. Oh, thank you, dear. Thank you. He ran off saying he was going to explore some caves. Playing adventurers again, of course, the silly boy. You know how children are. They always think they're old enough to make it on their own. He might get scared when he sees you. So here, take this note so he knows you're a nice grown-up he can trust.
Someone so famous.
But you can't get me. You really, really
Catch me if you can.
No.
Please don't.
They're coming!
Ah. Absolutely incredible.
What's the latest in landlording?
Met any nice lady dogs lately?
You're too slow!
Yippee!
Run! Yay! Run! Run! Hooray! You're it!
Hey, look at me when I'm insulting you, you walking sack of compost.
Ah, a fellow explorer! What spiffing good luck! Maybe you can help me. I say, what's that you have there? That handwriting, surely it can't be... Give me here! Grandmother, I should have known. My name is Charles. Charles! And I'm a bally brave adventurer myself. Oh, she does make my blood boil. How would you like some old woman telling you what to do all the time? Still, you don't seem like such a bad egg. Perchance you could lend us a hand opening this bother of a chest. Every time I get close, a band of those undead blighters shows up, ready to tear me limb from bally limb. Be a good chum and keep the beastly coves off me, will you? Soon as I start on the chest, the rotting rotters will start their dismembering japes. Just keep them off me while I work my magic on the lock. Isn't this exciting? Hurry-ho! Here they come! Don't want to impose, but I do fancy I could use some assistance over here. Gosh, I didn't see that coming, I must say.
Tell me this, how does a rubbish shooter like you
By jingo, we made it!
Charlie! You naughty little imp, scaring your dear old grandma like that. How many times do I have to tell you, don't go where Granny can't see you?
Oh, Gran!
Don't Gran me. I don't think you deserve your birthday present this year. In fact, I think your rescuer should have it. It's the only way children learn. Thank you for bringing Charlie back, brave, gallant adventurer.
I'm an adventurer, Gran, and my name is Charles. Charles!
It isn't polite to shout, dear. Now let's go home and have a nice cup of tea.
You are now famous enough to use the kiss my ass expression. You and your deeds are the talk of Bloodstone. If nothing else, you will have piqued Reaver's curiosity.
purchase a brand new title.
Keystone. It's the game all the smart people are
Fun,
playing.
is it? I hope I can help you today, friend. You're paying top gold for a top quality item. It may be expensive, but it's worth every ounce of gold.
Oh, I get all flustered around London.
From this day forth, this citizen shall be known to all as Lionheart.
Hey, stranger.
You're back! My men are positively buzzing with interest. Who is this person, they ask? Have heroes come back to Albion? And blah, 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 and so on and so forth, and I really don't care. You see, while you were out making your name a hovel-hold word, I discovered that you recently waltzed right out of Lucian's spire. So, unless I miss my guess, and incidentally I never miss, you want me to help you waltz back in there and take him down. Tempting. Who knows what lovelies he has secreted away in there? But here's the problem. You've done all sorts of impressive things, and yet you haven't really done anything that benefits me. Wait, perhaps there is something you can do for me. There's a certain item I need returned to its rightful owners in Wraithmarsh. They live in an enchanting place called the Shadow Court. I do it myself, but my relationship with the owners is complicated. And while my associates here have their uses, most aren't terribly reliable. So, how about this? You run this little errand for me, and then I'll assist you in your quest for vengeance or riches or whatever it is that floats your particular boat. The item I need returned is just there. See? See that little objet d'art? There's a good girl. Just come back and see me when you've dropped it off at the Shadow Court. Tatty bye. Are you really suggesting my cheekbones are any...
The Shadow Court. It was they who destroyed Oakvale. There is a deep well in the center of Wraithmarsh, made of tombs. That is where they reside. Be careful. There is more to this task than Reva lets on.
I'll wager you ain't never played a game like this.
Titles for sale.
Please, help me. Me and some friends, we were reading from this really old book we found. It had all these strange words. Then there was this bright light, and I woke up here. Where are we? I'm so scared. I just want to go home. Ah!
Welcome. 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 One of you carries the Dark Seal. But there are two. Only one is required. One will trade their youth and beauty so that the King of Thieves may retain his. This is the bargain we honor. The rules cannot be broken. We will take whoever bears the Dark Seal. You must choose quickly.
Please, I just want to see my parents again.
Reaver has again fulfilled the bargain. But when the sacrifices stop, we will come for him. This he knows.
You are truly selfless. You sacrifice yourself for the sake of a stranger. Now Reaver must fulfill his part of your bargain. imagine your return to Riva will be eventful. Once we have Riva, your path leads straight to Lucian. There will be no going back. If you have left anything unfinished, now is your last opportunity to resolve it.
We're done.
And you're sure that it'll look like me?
Exactly like you, sir. In 3 months, the picture will be developerized and...
3 months? That's no good. But oh dear, not as vivacious as you once were. Those judges can be a nuisance, can't they? You have my eternal thanks for delivering that troublesome seal. Now, I have a confession to make. While you were away, it occurred to me that Lucian is probably a bit miffed that you wandered off without his permission. Maybe miffed enough to part with a large heap of gold to get you back. And you know what? I was right. So, as fun as all this has been, I'm afraid I must now return you to the spire. Lucian's men will be here at any moment.
All right, what exactly was that?
Riva, the city's under attack! By a bloody army! Lucian's men! Dozens of the buggers! And the guy in charge is yelling at his men, "Find this Riva!"
Me? Lucian and I had a gentleman's agreement. How dare he betray me? And just when I was in the middle of trying to betray you. How inconvenient. I recommend we flee down this rather handy escape tunnel. Smugglers built these tunnels ages ago. I don't think they've been used for about 300 years. Oh, no, wait a minute now. I came through here in... That's right, I was consorting with Ursula at the time, and Penelope found out, and she set the house on fire while I was sleeping. With Andrew, as I recall. That would have been 200 years ago.
Lucian is using great shards to transport hundreds of men to Bloodstone. The town is overrun. You have to keep...
Lucian's here! Oh, so much fun. something. Wait for me. The Reaver. I was going to call her the Narcissus, but there was already one in the registry. Tell your grandchildren of this day how you fought by the side of the legendary Reaver, how he missed no target. Wait. You can tell them about that. Not that they'll believe you.
She was right. They're here. Good to see you again. Hope we didn't miss too much.
Sounded like a massacre. Are all the soldiers gone?
Far away, I hope. I don't know how much more killing I can stand. Balverines and bandits behind every rock and tree, and everyone I killed, 2 more take its place.
All quite fascinating. I'm touched. I'm also leaving. Oh yes, 3, 2, 1. And any other lurking nasties in the tunnel will now have a bit of a headache. Which means I've just saved us all. Aren't I nice? In a few moments, I'll be sailing away to safety on my escape ship. So, the way I see it, we're even. Toodaloo. for his back.
We did it!
Now that's teamwork.
Yes, such fun. And with that, I'm off. Bye-zy.
You You can't leave now. We need you.
Welcome, Reaver.
Delighted to be here, whoever you are. But, as I was saying before the enormous, pointy, flying boulder interrupted, I really must go.
Listen to me. If you do not help us, Lucian will control the world and every person in it.
Well, he's welcome to them. People are a bit overrated, don't you find?
Then who will you sacrifice to the King of Shadows?
Very well. All right, yes, I will help you. And after that, there's a good chance I will kill you. But, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, hmm? So, what now?
We must gather at the Circle of Heroes. The ritual we will perform there shall provide us with the weapon we need to defeat Lucian.
Oh, this sounds like a barrel of laughs. Lion, eh? I would have preferred mute. What exactly does Lucian want?
Aside from godlike power? That's a tough one.
No, that kind of power is a means, not an end. What does he want to do?
When I knew him, he wanted to resurrect his family. Probably still does. But give a beggar 1,000,000 gold, he'll buy food until he's full. And then he realizes bread isn't the only thing for sale.
Now we can begin. Stand in the center. You represent that which binds the three together. Strength, skill, and will. Together you will call forth the great weapon that will defeat Lucian.